If you want to be able to buy something without looking at the price tag, you'll be able to work without looking at the clock. That comes down to one question. How productive are you? How much time are you spending on social media, scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Snapchat, going through Twitter? How much time are you taking for yourself? And that's the first point. How much time are you taking authority over? Because if most of your time is just going through TikTok and Facebook or Instagram in particular, how much time are you now wasting? Because we all go to sleep at different amounts, but we all wake up at zero. And the question is, what are you doing to make that zero into 100? What are you doing to make that zero into 1,000? Because we all wake up at zero. But the real question here is, what do you do in your day? Do you go do your 9 to 5 and 90 to 120 pounds? Are you an entrepreneur? You jump onto Facebook, jump onto eBay, jump onto Shopify. What do you do? Are you taking control of your time and saying, yes, this is what I'm doing? Even if I'm working, after work, I'm jumping onto eBay. After work, I'm doing onto this, I'm going to that. I'm doing my personal training so that I can go to sleep knowing I earned £1,000 extra, £2,000, rather than just the simple 9 to 5 rat race where you get about £100 to £150 a day, no matter what. How much time are you taking to be productive in your day? The second question is, are you producing a to-do list? Have you written down your goals onto a piece of paper and said, okay, today I need to hit this goal, this goal, this goal, this goal. And this goal is to achieve this. Step 1, I need to wake up at this time. Step 2, I need to maybe go to work. After work, I need to produce maybe a YouTube video. I need to find a listing I can put up on eBay, on Amazon, or I need to find a PT client, or I need to find whatever it may be. Have you got them goals put down on paper so that you can look and you can, at the end of the day, you can go tick off. Yes, I've done this particular goal. Yes, I've done this particular thing. Because what that doing is giving structure. It's giving order. It's giving order to what is chaotic. Because normally if you just wake up and you say the day will go as it is, and then whatever happens, it happens. And I hate this saying when the people say, oh, the universe, this, the universe, that. No, you are the one who will achieve what you want to achieve through the amount of effort, through the amount of work you put into your day. If you do not put work into your day, you will achieve nothing. Nothing is just given to you. Life is not fair. People may not like it, but life's not fair. Sometimes people are born into a better scenario. Some people are born into a bad scenario. Some people are born into the royal family. Some people are born into war zones. It's not fair, but it's what you do in this life what determines where you are going. Because that person can be born rich but die poor. That person can be born poor but die rich. It depends on what goals and targets they've set before them and how they achieve them. Do they have that motivation? Do they not have that motivation? Because a lot of people don't have that motivation. They're comfortable with where they are. That comfortability is a killer, because it will take 1 day and turn into a year. It will take 1 year and turn into 10 years. And by the time you look back, you realize I've done nothing. So the better thing is to do is, today is the best day to begin. And today is the best day to write down them goals. Once you write down them goals, you have a direction. You have a direction which you know, yes, I can now go this way, I can now go that way. But if you don't write anything down, you have no direction. You stay as you are. You stay where you are, stagnant. And if that's what you want, that's what you want. But that's the second goal. You need to be able to write down what your goals are. You need to have a direction. Say, yes, in 5 years' time, this is where I need to be. Or when 5 years come, you look back and you say, why am I still in the same place? Why have the people around me progressed? Why have the people around me gone further? Why am I still where I am? And that's just unfortunate. I can't lie. The key thing is, don't be the hardest worker. Be the smartest worker, because you can be the hardest worker, but you're working for someone else. If you're the hardest worker in your company, you're working under a boss. And do you think that boss really cares about you? Because they've got a boss probably above them. Then they've got a boss above them. And you all the way up to the CEO. Then it comes down to the point of, what are you working hard for? Are you working hard for someone else? Or are you working smart for yourself? Because if you work smart, that's the difference is if you work smart, you achieve something. You get more than you bargained for. But if you work hard, You're working hard for someone else. If you work smart, you know, yes, I've got this job and this is giving me £100 to let's say £200 a day. How can I now multiply that amount so that when I'm working, my money is also working for me outside of work, that I've invested in this stock. So I'm working this £100, but I put 50% of that £100 into this particular stock, and now this stock is going up. So now when I'm working double what everyone else says. That's working smart. Or for example, I've got this £100, but yes, I'm gonna go buy these particular products, I don't know, from China, from AliExpress, from Alibaba, and I'm gonna sell these products on eBay, I'm gonna sell these products on whatever platform it may be. So that yes, even though you're working, you're getting cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. What's cha-ching doing? You're now working double or triple what everyone else is working. Why? Because you're working smart, not hard. Working hard, say, yes, I'm going to work hard at this job to get this promotion. But this promotion might never come. This promotion, you might just be what's strangling you in this rat race. Rather than helping you progress up, you're just being strangled down. But if you work smart, you know there's more opportunities outside that. You know that, okay, I'm coming back from work. Maybe if I apply for Uber, so I can, when I'm going to work, I'm getting paid. When I'm coming from work, I'm getting paid. And whatever opportunity I have, whatever time I have, is being utilized smartly. Not just for me working hard. Make your money work for you, because you've got to remember, it's time we work for. How valuable is your time? Because your time can be, okay, I work this 9 to 5. My 9 to 5 gives me £150. But no, it's not just about that £150. It's about you could be earning, let's say, for example, £300 if you were to work smart, and you know when you're at work, your money is also working for you through an e-commerce site, through eBay, through stocks and shares, through a business you may be starting, through drop servicing, through whatever it may be. You need to be working smart, not hard. Because when you work hard, you work for someone else. When you work smart, you work for yourself. And this is the last point, but it's an important point, I won't lie to you. You need a calendar, and you need to design a calendar. A 37-day calendar, 30-day calendar, 365-day calendar, a 5-year calendar. And the design of this calendar shouldn't be, this is the day that I'm having, or this is what I do. I go to work at this point, I have my breakfast at this time, I have my lunch at this time. No, I'm not on about that. I'm on about, you need to design the day you should be having, the day you want to be having. So, okay, at 5 p.m. I do this, 5 p.m. I do this. You may not be able to make it, but there's a saying that says, if you shoot for the moon and you miss, you land with the stars. So design the day you want to be having. Design the day you should be having. So you got a target to go towards. So once you are hitting this target, don't get comfortable once you've hit the day you need to be having, and you're hitting every single day. Maybe, for example, you're saying, I want to go gym, or this day, every 6 p.m. you now manage to go gym. Then maybe saying every, for example, 7 a.m. I want to go for a run. Every 7 a.m. you're going for a run. You wouldn't say to yourself, every 7 p.m. that I need to sign a client. Every 7 p.m. you're signing a client. Every 7 p.m. you're finding your product. Every 7 p.m. you're doing something, and you've achieved your target, but you've set out the day that you want to have, and you start achieving it. And when you do achieve these targets, what you now need to do is to bump up, go higher, do more. Say, okay, I've achieved these targets, but am I comfortable here? Or do I want to go higher? Or do I want to do more? And keep aiming above and above and above and above and above and above and above. And eventually, this 5-year target, you look back and say, I've achieved it. Why? Because you were aiming for where you want to be, not from where you are, not from where you just want to be one step at a time, but where you want to be far, far ahead. And don't make the targets easy so they're easy to achieve. Make them hard. Make them hard for the fact that you know that in the future, when you land with the stars, you've achieved something. You shouldn't make your goals easy. You need to make your goals hard. Why do I say hard? For the fact that if they're easy to attain, and you don't really move far forward. So let's say if it was an easy goal, or one step. So you just took one step from where you were. So it's very easy to regress back to where you are. But if you make goals hard, let's say it's 5 steps ahead, that means now, even if you take one step back, you're still way further than where you began over here. So you need to make you need to make them hard. Don't make your goals easy. Make them hard so that when you achieve them, you know you've gone somewhere. So, I can't lie. If you want more videos with more value, with more everything, subscribe.